13, 14 years old, or be shooting pool, always gambling, even bowling. I like to bowl, and we would bowl for money because there was a back in the day, back then, on every Thursday, where I went to high school, you could bowl all you want, like for $3. You could bowl for 4 hours and you paid $3 in as many games as you want. So that's where all us degenerates used to go, and that's where it all started. And before that, it started flipping baseball cards, where I discovered. If for those of you who flip baseball cards when you were younger, or for those kids that are watching now, uh, if I'm not talking about flipping cards against the wall, I'm talking about flipping colors, where each baseball card had a color on it for representing a team, and several teams had the same color. And you would hold the cards in your hand and you'd flip them over, and the idea was to match the color. And it's actually how my cheating life started. I was the victim of a cheating scam, where people were like dealing seconds, pulling their second card because they knew the top color from the back of the card and the player's name and the team. They knew what color it was. And if it wasn't a matching color, they would pull the second card, and sometimes that would be the matching color, and they would cheat me. And that's actually how it started. I got cheated out of my whole baseball card collection. And, like when you're 8, 9 years old, when this happened to me, yeah, that's your whole identity. Your baseball card collection. When I was growing up, that was the whole identity. So like I felt completely stripped of everything when I found out that these guys were cheating me, stealing my baseball cards. So then I always had that in my mind, and I decided I was going to get the neighborhood kids back. So we would do like all kinds of goofy things. I had a partner at the time. Now we're like 11, 12, and I had a partner named Balls, and that's because he was very ballsy. And we would do a little bunch of scams. And then when we were 13, 14 years old, we had access to sometimes we had access to our parents' cars. Growing up in New Jersey. And we would borrow their cars. Like if one of our parents went out in one car, we would take their other car. And so the kids that got me, that hustled me out of my baseball card collection, we came up with a great scam to get them back, because we were all gamblers. And so we came up with a scam where we would bet. We lived in a pretty middle-class neighborhood, and we would bet, like a bunch of junkie degenerates, on what kind of car would turn the corner. We would stand like on a street, and the corner would be like 200 yards away, and we'd bet on what kind of car would turn the corner. So, if it was like a Chevy, it would pay like, 2-1, a Volkswagen would pay 2-1, and a luxury car like a Mercedes or something would pay 20-1.